This Raw Vision video is brought to you by Metro Solar, proud partner of the Richmond Football Club.
With the Sunday Footy Show, it was a big stage on Friday night between Richmond and the West Coast Eagles. And the Tigers came up a bit short, Lordo, by 20 points against a pretty good footy team.
Yeah, West Coast were always that step ahead all night, Hutchie. Kennedy, 3, Darling, LaCroix. What a forward line they've got. Gaff, Pritters, Marston continue their good form. Martin was by far and away the best on ground for the Richmond Football Club. Allison Hawley tried hard, but Brett Deledio, probably the most important player at Richmond, joins us. Brett, where do you reckon you fell short? You had a great month previous to that, but West Coast, they're in good form. Where do you reckon they got you on Thursday night?
Yeah, you're certainly right. They are in good form and they're playing great footy, but we were just sloppy with our skills, I think, and just little errors that we hadn't been making in the previous 4 or 5 weeks. So no doubt we'll be spending plenty of time on that in the next week or two in training.
Yeah, we'll take a look at some of the Richmond clangers, and I just want to ask you about the defensive setup of the West Coast Eagles. It seemed like they had numbers just sort of guarding territory. It was hard for you guys to get through.
Yeah, you're certainly right. They a bit similar to us in that way that they guard areas and hand over. They're not afraid to put like a Wellingham on, Ben Griffiths just to create a contest, and that's exactly what they did. And as you can see, that we just kicked it straight to them all night. Jerry McGovern very good at reading the play, and he took 7 or 8 marks and probably one of the better players on the ground.
Leeds, you were red hot as a team before the bye. Can the bye come at the wrong time? I know older players tend to like a week off to freshen up, but is there anything in that, or is that just a silly excuse that other people might use?
Yeah, exactly right. I think it's a silly excuse other people would use. I was certainly looking forward to the bye. I was starting to feel a little bit tired and sore leading into it, so I felt fresh as I had for a few weeks. But yeah, disappointing to play that way because people can use it as an excuse, but we certainly won't be.
You're good at opposite foot kickers there's going around, so is Dustin Martin. A lot of the other Richmond players, and even in the AFL at the moment, kicking bananas, not going on the opposite side of their body. Have a look at a couple of them here. This is a ripper, obviously, from Dustin Martin. That's not the goal. That one just fell a bit short. Yeah. But this one here from Brandon Ellis just needs to straighten up and possibly just put that through normally. Dustin Martin kicked a great one, but Tyrone Vicker, I don't know whether the snap off of the back foot there. So what is it? Are you told to banana? Is it just part of the new generation that guys won't kick on their opposite?
I don't think we've been told to banana too many of them. I'd like to think the blokes could, I'd rather see them get run down than try and kick a drop punt than try and snap that, because it doesn't look great, does it? Some of them. But you live and die by the sword, because when they go through like Dusty's did, it looks fantastic.
Now, if you need a coach to teach you how to kick bananas, there's only one man, and he's on the panel right here, Hutchie. What about this in the EJ Witten game? Listen to the commentary. That's a good goal.
One more look, Bill, will we?
No, that's a great goal. That is a good banana, Hutch. You're still happy with that, aren't you?
We'll get you down.
Alex Rance signing, a fantastic coup. You must have been really relieved when you got the 4-year deal done. Yeah, certainly. We got the email first thing Saturday morning, and after that, a whole list of emails come through, but just saying how proud they were of him, and rap that he's decided to stick around, because it just shows what we're about, and another key player that we need locking us away down back. Did the players get involved in that? Did you talk to him?
Oh, what footy clubs are like. You're bagging each other more than anything, saying that he was, scared of signing and what's going on. What are you holding the club to ransom and all that sort of stuff. But all good-natured stuff. Never really got too serious. So yeah, it was all left to Dan Richardson and his manager.
Speaking of Alex Rance, this here the other night, he thought he'd taken a mark, wasn't paid the mark, and threw it back too hard, too much force to the umpire there. And that is a free kick. What do you think of that, Deledio?
I didn't actually see it on the night until the boys were telling me about it in recovery, but yeah. Oh, we caught it, didn't he? So I don't know. But I saw in the paper today, I think Wayne's come out and said that it was the right call. So obviously it was right.
Wayne.
One of your other good mates is Matthew Richardson, a club legend. He's going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. He got it wrong the other night on Rance's re-signing. He thinks it's a resign. So a lot of people would have thought that Alex Rance actually resigned from the football club, but it's okay, it's re-signed. Poor grammar.
Yeah, it's good to see you spelt grammar right there as well, the big fella. Tassie lad.
I want to ask you about Nick Del Santo sat on this panel last week, and he said he's unsure about the over-the-ball rule. Yep. So what's going to be a free kick, what's not? There's a few contentious ones in your game as well. Do you understand where they're going with it?
Oh, yeah, yes and no. I think it's really hard for the umpires at the moment. Like it's, I think we'll just keep playing the way we play, and whatever happens, happens. But you do want to protect the head, and you certainly don't want to be setting the example for young kids to be just leading with their scone.
How good are West Coast?
They're a good side. They've proven that they've they could have beaten Geelong by quite a big margin, and they're winning games of football. So especially when they've got 11 games of the year played over there at Subi, they're going to be a very hard side to beat.
Do you think?
Top four, no?
I reckon they're going to finish top four. I think they're going to have a home final. They might have a home final against Fremantle the way it's working out. Do you think as your career goes on, and you're well away through it at the moment, that you'll spend more time out of the goal square as you get older?
Well, that'd be nice. Hopefully Dimmer's watching. He can keep me down there for a little while. No, I do enjoy playing down the forward line, but also like getting up the ground a bit and delivering it to Jack and Ty and Big Benny Griffiths, who are playing good footy at the moment.
That's interesting because most A-grade players prefer to be midfield forward. Do you prefer to be a forward midfielder?
Yeah, I just find it gives you a chance to play one-on-one with your opponent and use your attributes to the best of your ability. So
has the ability to kick 70 or 80 if he played predominantly out of the forward line, out of full forward.
70 or 80?
70 or 80. If Brett Deledio played that position all year, 22 games, I think he could kick 70 or 80.
You think he could win a Coleman medal?
Well, he's got very similar body size to Brad Johnson. In that great year the Dogs had, he kicked 74, so there's no reason why he couldn't kick 70 or 80.
What's your biggest haul in a year?
28.
28.
We've got a few to go.
He's a midfielder, Hutch.
Only the stars.
Just because you whacked Brett last year, you really...
That was 2 years ago.
2 years ago, wasn't it? You didn't like that one,
You did whack him hard.
Oh, yeah, you hit back.
He had a bad day.
That's
Everybody
all right.
has a bad day, but I'm saying he can kick 70 or 80.
Can't be good all the time.
What about the Tigers this year? How are you guys different? A lot of people say it's Tigers, they've had a good month, but eventually they'll break your heart. What do you think's different about Richmond this year? And you're back in the pack again after the loss on Friday night.
Yeah, well, I think we're back in the pack because of our start of the year. We're not, we've certainly made a few amendments, and we're starting to play a lot better, more consistent footy, but we're also becoming a lot more experienced as every game we play with our list. And look, it's certainly not... we're not worried about where we're at. We've just got to keep playing good footy and keep working on the little things that make us a good side, and we certainly didn't do that the other night.
But winning a final, Brett, surely that should be the expectation.
Well, that's everyone's expectation. Everyone wants to play finals.
Yeah.
So.
But it's not Hawthorn's. Theirs is to win a flag. But surely Richmond's are.
Well, they still want to win a final to get into that flag position, I suppose.
But surely you guys, it's a letdown, isn't it? If you don't win a final this year, it's another failed season.
I wouldn't say it's a failed season. No, I'd say everyone's aiming to get into the finals, and that's what we'll be doing to make sure we're giving ourselves a chance to play in that last day.
Brownie, ex-Tiger legend, is it a failure if Richmond don't win a final?
I think they need to win a final.
Votes in that game?
Votes in that game, Hutchie. The West Coast Eagles dominated. Nick Natanui, he just gave silver service. Jerry McGovern, as Brett touched on, was dominant behind half-back. I thought Dustin Martin kept the ties in it in the first half, and Gaffey on the wing continues his great form.
And they're all fighting for this, the prestigious, time-honoured Lou Richards medal for Isuzu D-Max. Nat Fyfe has a groundbreaking lead. Hanbury right there, Goldstein the mover. Prentice is having a sensational season, and Sam Mitchell. They are top 5 in the $20,000 cash race. And the winner will also nominate a junior club of their choice to take home a brand new Isuzu D-Max Ute. So you win it, you get 20,000 cash, and the Isuzu D-Max Ute goes to the junior club of your choice. That'll go right up at Clyburn, wouldn't it?
It certainly would, yeah.
Fantastic. Thanks for coming in. Good luck for the rest of the year, Lids.
No worries.
But on your conversation with Lids, if he comes out and says, yes, we have to win a final, then that's what the papers are going to print.
Yeah.
So I back him up by saying that, what he said to you then, but I believe they need to win a final.
Yeah.
All right. That's good. We've sorted that out.
Because you sorted him out a couple of years ago.
Didn't want to drop that one, Lloydie, did he? He wanted to keep going with it.
No, it's just a reality. I think it's a reality for what the Tigers need to do.
Let's punch on during the break.
Thanks for coming in, Lids. Well done, boys. Brownie's off to do Future Stars. We look forward to that. Big show ahead today. Footy SA still to come in South Australia, but we'll be up next on the Sunday Footy Show.